Hi, I'm John Pullman, professional boxing trainer, owner of Pullman's Gym in Northridge, California, and this is Pullmanomics. So today, we're going to talk about another trap, another setup that we like to use here at our gym, and it's specifically really good for a left-hander versus a right-hander. So I know a lot of you left-handers will appreciate this. In reverse, it can also be used for a right-hander against a left-hander as well, but this trap, it works really good, like I said, for a left-hander versus a right-hander, and we're going to go over it right now. So here we are. We got Josh going to be in a good left-handed boxing stance, Magi being a right-handed boxing stance, and this trap that we're going to talk about here works really good, specifically, like I said, for a left-hander versus a right-hander, or vice versa, but because our stances are this way, right? I'm right-handed, he's left-handed. So what's going to happen here is Josh is going to set me up and set a trap for me by showing me a couple moves that he's going to make. First, he's going to slip to his right? Boom, right? He slips to his right. So he's slipping on the outside, getting away from my power hand, but he's not punching, he's just slipping. He's showing me something, right? And his hands are up just in case I were to punch this way. He's protected. He's also slipping my other shots this way. So he's just trying to get a reaction to me and see what I'm going to do, and also get in the right position and distance to do what he's about to do. So he's going to slip this way. Lomachenko does this a lot, actually. Usyk actually does this. Like, did this to Tyson Fury a few times in that last fight. So he slips this way. Boom, doesn't punch. Right? We're boxing, we're moving. He slips again, doesn't punch. He gets me a little comfortable to let him over there. Then when he slips that way, he's going to shoot the shot, boom, at the same time. Right? So it's a nice trap. It's a nice, very simple setup. As he slips, he throws the punch at the same time. So it's not like a regular traditional straight left hand. It's kind of shifting at the same time, but you're getting your good body in behind it. He's turning his foot. He's getting himself in a safe position at the same time. And he's over on this side of me, so he's away from my power hand as well. Manny Pacquiao would do that too sometimes. He'd shoot the left hand right at the same time as they punch. But Lomachenko, what I like how he does, he slips a few times, does a couple pre-slips, boom. Does it again, boom. Then he shoots a shot at the same time, boom. And he'll make my head go back this way. And just in vice versa, a right-hander can use this against a left-hander the same way. He slips, he pre-slips, boom, he's getting this position. He's moving around, he pre-slips, boom, and then he shoots the shot, boom, right. And he's getting his foot on the outside here. So it gets you all on the outside, boom. So that's a really good thing for you to practice. You got to make sure you set it up. You got to be patient. All traps, you got to be patient. If you set a trap for anything or anybody, you have to be patient as well and let it develop sometimes. That's part of being a good fighter as well. So you practice slipping a couple times without punching, and then you practice shooting the shot. Boom, you can step with it if you need to. So it's another good trap for you to kind of add to your arsenal. So here we are, talking about setting this trap, right? And we're going to use the heavy bags now as a tool, a great tool to use. You can work on so many things with the heavy bag, but it's really your time to kind of like sit with it and make it your own right here, right? So both these guys are going to be in their boxing stances, right? And they're going to practice slipping like a pre-slip. You're slipping, the punch might be coming, it might not be coming. They're slipping to the outside, right? He's slipping to the outside of a right-hander, right? The left-hander here, he's slipping to the outside. Does it, he might move around. He might be pressing this guy, so he slips again. And then this time he's going to shoot the punch with it. Bang, right. So he's setting up that shot. He's setting a trap. He's slipping to the outside of the left-hander. Then he shoots the punch. Same time. Bang, right. So you set him up. You're feigning. Lomachenko does this really good when he's pressing a guy. Boom, he's slipping. He's doing everything else too, but he slips. And when they go for the bait and they kind of fall asleep a little bit, then he shoots the shot. Bang, right there. And it don't got to be super hard because you're using your whole body. Boom, you're just turning, you're not cocking your punch back, you're turning everything, your hip, your shoulder, boom, it puts a lot on the shot. Go practice it a few times, they're going to practice it on their own a little bit now. Boom, good. And they shoot, and whenever they want, they shoot the shot. And then they think about their defense after too. They might keep going that way, they might roll, but they got defense before, they got defense after, good. And when thinking about traps, you have to constantly consider the trap might not work, and that's okay. You go back and maybe you try a different trap, or maybe you go try that trap again, or maybe you give it a little more time, or you just have to keep staying with everything. Tom Osborne, a famous American football coach, has a really good quote. He says, "I start celebrating victory when I'm walking off the field. I'm done celebrating when I get to the locker room. So basically, you got to have a short-term memory when it comes to these things. Because even if the trap works, okay, great, he's still there. What you going to do now? Got to go back and maybe do another trap, or go back and do some other things. So always consider staying focused on your task at hand, and keep always doing stuff. So hopefully these traps can give you more stuff to do.